guys, so welcome back to Dishing with Danielle. Today's video is going to be on desserts. I have a major sweet tooth, so desserts is always something for me to experiment with, to try and make healthier, because we all know having chocolate cake every night isn't the best thing to have. So I tried to make recipes, and I found recipes online and things like that that are really good for you, and they're better than going and having an Entenmann's cake or a muffin or a donut, ice cream, things like that. So I'm going to make two desserts today actually. The first one is going to be a seasonal dessert. It's going to be a pumpkin bite balls. So I'm going to make that first. The second one is going to be, I like to call it the apple pie without the pie. So I'm going to show you that. If you want to skip ahead to that recipe, just go to the time that I'll post on the screen. But first we're going to start with our seasonal pumpkin bite balls. So what you're going to need is a third of a cup of just pumpkin puree, just found any pumpkin puree, a third of a cup of peanut butter. You can use almond butter, cashew butter, sunflower butter, anything. I use Crazy Richards because they are so good. And then a third of steel cut oats. I think I get this at, I got all of this at ShopRite, so make a one-stop shop. And then I did a half a cup of sliced almonds, regular sliced almonds, nothing crazy. You can also use cashews, you can use whole almonds, you can use peanuts, you can, anything. And then I put a fourth of a cup of unsweetened coconut flakes. Now, clearly these aren't going to taste as good as the sweetened ones, but we're trying to go for low sugar here. If you wanted sweetened ones, then might as well just go and have the cake. All right, so unsweetened. What you're going to do is you're just going to combine all of your ingredients into a bowl, and you're just going to fold it right in. You can also add, which I like, I added just a handful, literally just a handful, of dark chocolate chips. Now that gives it a little bit more of a satisfying sweet tooth edge there. And then you're just going to fold it. Then you are going to take a teaspoon. You're just going to scoop a teaspoonful of that, put it on your hand, and you're going to roll it into a small, like teaspoon sized ball. Once you're done and you are ready to eat it, I suggest putting it in the freezer for anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes, and then so everything just condenses into that ball, and then put it on your plate like this, and it looks super yummy. These I love to make for work. So when I'm at work, I can't really just sit down and just eat a meal and things like that. So when I have these in the freezer, I just put them in a container, put them in my bag, and when I'm hungry, I run to the back, pop one in my mouth, and we're ready to go. All right, so the next one will be our pumpkin pie without the pie. Okay, now that you've seen how to do our pumpkin bite balls, we are going to make our apple pie without the pie. So this is very simple to make, quick and easy. I love to make it when I'm having that sweet tooth at night. So, well, you're going to preheat your oven to 350. Thanks for the reminder. Before you get everything set. So preheat that at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and you'll start to prep your meals. So I love to have this when it's cold outside. I don't know, it just reminds me of Thanksgiving, like 'tis the season type of thing. So it's really yummy to have. So what you're going to do is you're going to take one whole apple. My favorite apple are Granny Smith apples, but you can use any apple that you please. You're going to slice them up, right? Pour them into a bowl, just like that. And then I created this mixture here. It is a tablespoon of cinnamon, literally a pinch of pumpkin spice seasoning because basic, and a pinch of nutmeg. And then I put 2 tablespoons of agave nectar. Use honey, agave nectar. You can use syrup, but that tends to be a lot higher in sugar. You want natural sugar, so that's why I love the agave. So I take 2 tablespoons of agave, put it all here, combine that with apples. And just make sure the apples are covered in that mixture. You don't want any part where it's just an apple with no seasoning. So it's kind of like the same thing you would make for apple pie. That's why I say it's apple pie without the pie. And I'm just gonna mix that in. It looks so good. It looks like chocolate, honestly. I'll show you. Right? Looks like chocolate. You're gonna get that all covered. Once you have it covered, I take a little tin pan. You are just gonna put that in there. I would put all the juices that are in the bowl in there. Just makes it that much better. Yum. Alright, make sure that that's even. Good. So once your oven is preheated, you're gonna put this in for anywhere between 15 and 20 minutes. At 15, I would take it out, and if you can put a fork in it easily and it come out without the apple coming with the fork, then you're good. You don't want it to be hard. You want the apples to be nice and soft, all right? So you're gonna put this in the oven, 350 degrees, anywhere between 15 and 20 minutes. I'll show you what it looks like after. Okay guys, so the apple pie without the pie is done in the oven, so I'm gonna take it out. I wish you could smell how great it smells in here. It just smells like Thanksgiving, if that makes any sense. But it smells amazing. Yes. Oh my god. Alright. Wow. Oh my god. Tell me that this doesn't look like heaven. So then you'll just scoop your again, be careful when you take this out because it is really hot. All right. Oh my goodness. This is so good. All right, so this is what the apple pie without the pie looks. It's really so good. All right, so now we have our seasonal pumpkin bite balls, and we have our apple pie without the pie. These are really, really easy recipes that you can whip up like that, and it doesn't take that much effort. Pretty much everything you would have in your fridge. Around this time, of course, you probably would have pumpkin pie puree, but that's about it. I wouldn't say in the summer you would. But these are really good for curing that sweet tooth, whether it's in the middle of the day, whether it's at night. For me, it's at night. I just want something sweet. This and this will definitely cure it. These are great to carry around throughout the day. This is a little messier, so it's nice to have at night or after dinner and things like that. You can always put this over ice cream, so a little indulging there. I know there's a lot of conversation about which ice cream is better, which healthy ice cream, all this stuff. Whichever one you like, stick with it. I've had some Halo Tops that are pretty good. Some people don't like them. It's all right. Some Enlightened, No Cow. I think there's one called Chili Cow or Chill Cow. I try to stay away from the ones that have lactose in it. I stay away from pretty much all dairy. It just really upsets my stomach, but choose the ice cream that you like, all right? This is pretty healthy to begin with. I mean, you have the agave syrup, but that's about it. And then it's an apple and seasoning. So these are really good to have just when you're in a pinch and you want something sweet, all right? So I hope you guys liked it. These were literally took less than 30 minutes to make both. So you can definitely do it at home. There's no excuses, all right? So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you guys have any questions or want me to do a recipe of your own. And click subscribe because I post these every Sunday. And if you don't click subscribe, you won't be notified when they go live, all right? So thank you for watching Dishing It with Danielle.